What's up, players, and welcome to the Ultimate Hawkeye Guide. In this video, I will teach you everything you need to know about Hawkeye, including combos, playstyles, secret tech, and more. So if you're a complete beginner or already have some experience, I guarantee you that this video has something for you to learn. Be sure to watch until the end. Hawkeye is all about precision, but don't expect him to be a rapid-fire machine. He thrives on smart positioning and strategic use of his abilities to shine. His primary attack, piercing arrows, is a charged shot that you can unleash at will. If things get up close and personal, you can switch it up with blast arrows for some explosive fun. Just keep in mind that each enemy can only take a hit from one arrow, so don't expect to rack up those quick knockouts. Plus, with his passive ability, you can charge that shot even more, just to make sure that you keep your aim steady on your target. If you lose focus, the damage will take a nosedive. Hawkeye comes equipped with a nifty barrier piercing arrow, perfect for smashing through obstacles and armor like a pro. Plus, he can zip around the map with a double jump, making him quite the agile archer. When things get up close and personal, he's got two melee moves up his sleeve. His trusty katana isn't just for show, it can deflect incoming projectiles and slice through foes, giving them a little nudge to keep their distance. Hawkeye's ultimate ability is a real game changer. When enemies move around, they leave behind these cool purple after images. If you shoot at those ghostly figures, you can still inflict damage on the original target. Even if you miss them, they vanish from view. It's like having a magical way to get back at your foes, no matter where they hide. His left click is a piercing arrow, which you can hold down to do more damage. That's your main weapon of choice. The secondary is the blast arrow, which you can scroll down to, that shoots 3 explosive arrows, dealing an AoE damage. His left shift is the crescent slash. You unsheath a katana and slash forward, launching up hit enemies. That can also toss enemies out of bounds on maps. His E is the hypersonic arrow. You shoot an arrow doing double damage that pierces through enemies and can knock down flying heroes like Storm or Iron Man, which can be very annoying. His melee is the Ronin slash. You swing the wakizashi to strike frontal enemies, deflecting all incoming projectiles. That includes ultimates and projectiles from all characters, like Iron Man again. You also have a double jump. Simple enough, the way you're moving, you can double jump in it. His passive is Archer Focus, that basically the longer you stay your sights on enemies, the more damage you do. And we have his ultimate that captures after images of enemies in his view. Damage dealt to the after image is transferred to the corresponding enemy. Keep in mind that there is no headshot multiplier. Here's some lore before we jump into the practice range and I show you a bit more. Clinton, or Clint Barton, better known as Hawkeye, is an American sharpshooter, archer, and former circus performer who dabbed in minor villainy before joining the ranks of the Avengers, famously dubbed Earth's mightiest heroes. Despite often butting heads with some of his teammates, Clint always found his way back to the fight against evil. Growing up in the circus and trained by some not so great influences, he transformed from a troubled kid into one of the planet's top heroes. With his trusty bow and arrow, his aim is so precise that it seems like he's got a personal vendetta against missing. He shares a strong bond with Black Widow, and for a good stretch, he was hitched to a fellow superhero, Mockingbird. Together, they were the dynamic duo behind the West Coast Avengers. Now, jumping into the practice range, I just want to show you exactly how busted his headshot hitbox is. Yeah, you don't need to aim directly at somebody's head in order to get that headshot. You can also, the aim can be quite forgiving, shooting a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, or what I like to do is you can shoot in between the name and the head of the target that you want to shoot. Switching to his explosive arrows, keep in mind that directly hitting a target does a lot less damage than shooting in front of them, because it can take damage from only one arrow. So that's very important to keep in mind. Something that I find very important to include regarding his ultimate, you do not need to charge up all your shots in order to do full damage, because they are automatically maximum charge, so you can just fire away at after images, because that brings the most DPS. Overall, he's very good in Marvel Rivals and very fun to play. Remember to have good cooldown management when engaging. Let me know if this guide helped you down in the comments, and also let me know which character you'd like to see a guide on next. Until next time, Raiders, bye bye.